Alright boys, got this Manticore out here and this Deus 2. I'm gonna let you hear this machine here. The old Deus 2 in general program. Silencer 1, Deus 6.8. Speed 2.5. You see that meter? Run up on that in the wild. You hear that? 99 in the meter. Fast program. Speed 2.5. Pitch tone. What is that down there? You see that meter? 99, 98. That's not no high conductor down there, boys, okay? No high conductor down there. Not no non-ferrous high conductor, okay? Sensitive LT, silencer -1, full tone. $98, $91. Now, I may show something a little later today with this machine, okay, on a solo, what we would consider a nuisance down there in the ground. Actually, what's in that down there, okay? You hear that? That's silencer 1. Now we're going to turn on this over here. Uh-oh. You see that? Look at there. A 63 and a 64. Fast program. A 63. And what about the old general program? So if you come up on that target like so here, well, there's some 07s comes in there too, okay? Pinpoint that thing. I don't know, what would you think that would be? You know, would you even turn on that right there? Hear all that old iron tone? See that 8 and 9 coming in there? Alright, we're going to turn this Deus 2 off. Y'all remember now, I like both these machines, okay? Now, what that is down there, that's a colonial nail and a nickel, okay? All-terrain low conductors, okay? And I've even got, we're at speed 4, upper ferrous limits number 7. Now, here's where I was getting all that signal with that Deus, reading 98, 99, and 07. Manticore's painting up there in the top. We don't hear much, do we? That's upper ferrous limit 7. Okay? We hear a little click every now and then, but not much. Okay, now we're going to turn over here. Look at that. See that? So that old nickel, I'm crossing that nail now. Alright? So now we're going to go in here to the old Sharpshooter Custom 1. See it right there? Now we're over here where we were in upper ferrous limit 7 and we didn't hear a jack. What do we hear now? You hear that? Look at that meter. Again, we're going to turn over here. Okay. Let me turn this camera off. I maybe ought to make a disclaimer here. Let's check something here. Yeah, no stabilizer on. Showing the Manticore here. That's the stock call. Now, I didn't go get that 9-inch call on that machine for any particular reason, okay? That target is not out of range of that 9-inch call on the Deus 2. And boy, you see the colonial nail, and that's the nickel. I've exhumed it from the ground there. Now, we're only going to put this nail in the ground. sweep both these detectors. I won't put it very deep, about 5 inches. Alright, boys, the only thing in the ground there is that colonial nail, okay? And it's running the way I'm standing here, you know, east to west. In the camera orientation. General program, and the only thing I changed is move the Deus down to 6.8. That's what you get to hear on that with an 8 in the meter. Now there's no nickel down there, just a colonial nail. Sweeping down the barrel. Sensitive FT. Bone stock. Machine is ground balanced. You see that meter? Remember now, this is bone stock, size of 3. 87 in the meter, 86. Fast program. Bone stock. You get to hear that, you get to see what that meter does. 7s and 8s. Kicks a 51 up. Okay, now that's coming down the barrel of that nail. Fast program. We're going to lower the silencer to 1 in it. What happens? You see that? 32. Right? Sensitive FT. We're going to lower the silencer in it. Now the offset stock. Silencer going to 1. You hear that? You see that meter? Alright. General program. Now it's in 2 tones. I'm going to leave it. Silencer of it going to 1. So it stays on that 0709 coming down the barrel. Now we're going to turn on this nail. We're in the general program silencer 1. You get to hear that. 70 in the meter, 14. Sensitive FT silencer now is at 1. Move the coil out a little bit. There's 77. That sounds like a good target almost, don't it, boys? Fast program, silencer 1. That's reactivity 3. 5.5 inches roughly is how deep this is. Okay? Silencer coming down to 2.5 in the fast. You get to see how that machine behaves. We're turning the Deus 2 on. This is a 9-inch coil. We're going to turn the old Manticore on. Remember now, just the colonial nail is down there. Showed it to you in the camera. Okay, all-terrain low conductors. Upper ferrous limits is 7. Hear anything? Nothing. You see that? The machine is ground balanced. You see that 37 in the window there? $41, okay. Upper ferrous limit 7. We don't hear anything. Speed 4. I'll change it to speed 6. Get a little sound there, speed 6. Painting up in the iron, you know, up there under the ferrous limit. Now that's upper ferrous limits number 7. Here's number 9. Okay. And here's the custom program I've made. That's a pretty good sweep right there, how you would be hunting if I wiggle the call over it. Okay, that's the custom that I come up with. Back to upper ferris limits number 9. Sweeping over that. Okay. We may turn that Deus 2 back on. Okay. Now we're going to turn on this target. Okay, now we're at upper ferris limits 9. So you got to hear what we hear there. You see where it's painting over there. It's painting low over here on this screen. Put a little lower. You still hear it. Okay. But from this direction right here, this machine is giving less feedback on that old nail down there. Okay. On a sweep. You see what I'm saying? You're going through the field, coming through there. Okay, I'm going to turn this machine back off. Let's turn this Deus 2 back on. I just show them, boys. I don't make them. Okay, now there's a call size difference here. Could that be a factor? That's possible. But still, people use this 9-inch call. Even the old sharpshooter uses it. Alright, we're in the bone stock fast program. I'm going to ground balance it. Alright, I'm going to turn the audio response up to level 5. Now I'm sweeping that. Okay, you see how fast the call is going? So sweeping that detector over there, over this, at that speed, I wasn't getting that alert. You hear that? That's 6.8 Deus, silencer 2. And how about the bone stock sensitive FT? Now the ground balance carries over, okay? Because I'm using 40 max frequency. Okay, so silencer 3 there. I'm not getting too much of an alert. What about silencer 1? I'm getting some alert there, see, on the sweep. Notice that? Now, upper ferris limits 9 is a default on that machine there, I think, okay? Of course, the fast program here, you got to hear it. They'll go over here and listen to the general. We'll turn the Deus down only to 6.8 and leave everything else alone. That's all we're changing. So that's what you hear coming down the barrel of that nail on a sweep in the general program, 2-tone. Now if we hover the call, okay, back to the fast program, bone stock with audio response at 5. You get to hear that, okay? I hope you enjoyed.